Alrighty guys, sorry about that. I didn't mean to make you guys have a big delay or anything like that today, but you know, sometimes there's just some technical errors, and of course today, of all days, that had to happen. So appreciate you guys joining up today though, I really do. You know, each and every one of you guys, if you guys could smash the like button, that would really help us out, especially with the delay today. I'm sure it's going to be kind of dog crap, so hit the like button, help us out a little bit there, it definitely will. But man, you know, looking at these stocks today at open, the first one that obviously catches my mind is Tessie, of course. Tessie's having a great day today. Good movement. I should say a bad move back down, but it's good movement. You know, it's good. It's a lot of volatility, which I like. I do enjoy that part of it. Now, the banks are actually having a good opening here. Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, they actually reported fantastic earnings this morning, which was amazing to see. So I'm glad to see these banks continuing up, and even like Morgan Stanley and JP Morgan are partaking in the price action to the upside there. JP Morgan isn't as much as some of the others, but definitely pretty good, I would say. You know, it's looking decent to say the least, but man, I'm really looking at these bigger tech stocks today. A lot of I just had to restart my computer, so everything's gone for me, unfortunately. Thinkorswim, all my internet tabs got closed. Got to get my trading, let's see, earnings. That's what we always go to. Earnings on Twitter, right? Go to eWhispers on Twitter if you guys want to ever get your earnings. It's the best. They post the charts every week. You can also find them on Facebook and their website. Here it is, though. There we go. Got the earnings back up. Bank of America, Charles Schwab, Morgan Stanley. I forgot about Lockheed Martin today. Yes, there we go, Lockheed. I like to see that. Lockheed. Always like to see them doing well. Let me get my watch list up here. Get a new computer. Man, Xbox, I'll tell you what, I bet my computer costs more than a lot of your guys' cars. I hate to say that, but it's probably true in some cases. It's badass, Xbox. They just have updates and shit, and of course, you know, you update it, and then everything gets all fucked up, and it goes, you have to restart. I'm like, oh, great. Now I have to restart it right whenever the streams goes to go. That's perfect. It's weird, it like wouldn't hold connection, which is strange, but... Alright, here we go with the watch list. Teladoc, 6.33%, looking good. 6.17%, not bad, Teladoc, I like that. RIVN, let's see, 2505, 4.48%. Oh, you can take it, Xbox, but the cost is what I'm talking about. You can take it, you can have whatever you want, but I'm just saying the price. It probably costs more than a lot of your guys' vehicles. This computer was like 6 grand, 7 grand. Now, I know a truck, like, right? What truck costs 7 grand? I'm sure it costs more, but I have like lots of friends and stuff I know, you know. A lot of people I know in life have cars that are less than that, so. But, you know, keep in mind, I understand. And, you know, what kind do you have actually, Xbox? I forgot. I don't know if we ever talked about it. Let me know what you got. I'll actually be interested to hear that. Hopefully it's, not a Ford Lightning. That would be upsetting, wouldn't it? Those things are... I can't believe they just had to lower the price on them again. That's wild. I'd be pretty pissed if I bought one and then they lowered the price. What happened with GLD? They're actually moving? Wow. Nice, Xbox. So he has a Dodge Dakota. I like it. Nice, nice. Dodge Dakota. My girlfriend's mom has one of those, or, well, I should say her stepdad, but they have one. Pretty nice. It hauls their boat, that's for sure. It hauls the boat around. Goldman Sachs, $330, looking decent to the upside. I like that move today. They had the good... They're moving up with the other banks that had good earnings, I should say. Citigroup's actually looking great. I like that recovery. Starting to come back pretty hard. I wonder if Christian's buying the dip. It's a Gen 2 2000 Dodge Dakota. Let's look it up. Gen 2 2000 Dakota. What are we looking like here? What are we looking like? Oh yeah, this is exactly what their truck is like. Yep. Yep, they have a blue one. Except it's a... I think it's like a darker blue. Maybe more like this. Something like that, yeah. That actually looks cool. These are kind of cool. I actually always like the way these looked, actually. Like, that one looks really cool. This is probably my favorite Dodge one. Dodge, Ram, Hemi with Viper engine. I know it has a V10. Yeah, here we go. Dodge 2004 Dodge Ram SRT, I guess is what they call it, but I know that was a pretty cool truck. Too. That sporty Dakota looked cool. His is black on back. His is black with a rack on the back. I see, okay. All the energy stocks have the same chart today, Tangy says. Energy stocks. Like, you talking like ZOM and CVX. So they're all kind of recovering back. Nice, yeah, they did fall, they're recovering. What about BP? Yeah, BP looks pretty good. I like that one today, Tangy. Of course, if you guys are looking at any stocks, let me know. We'll go ahead and look them up here. Look up some big movers. But man, that watch list, we're seeing Rivian leading the way again. That stock just continues to impress. Of course, it was right on support, but wow, I mean, I'll take that recovery back to over 25. That's great, Rivian. Good stuff. Love to see that. CZR is looking great. Caesars Entertainment. Pretty weird to see that stock doing like that, or doing that good. What about CCL? FEMPC NRG. Yeah, like Marathon Petroleum and stuff like that. Yeah, that is true, Tangy. Yeah, a lot of stocks. Let's see, Lucid. They're actually running back. Yes, sir! Lucid. Lucid. Gotta love it, right? Looks good. Marathon Petroleum MPC. Oh yeah. Nice, Marathon. They've been pretty steady the past few weeks. AMAT and KLAC down. AMAT Applied Materials. Yeah, they are down. They were actually right on resistance too. That would have been a nice break, but too bad. KLAC. KLAC, another one right on resistance, kind of falling back off. What about Boeing? Come on, Boeing. Let's go. Get up there. They're not going to do nothing. Nope. Doing nothing. Come on, Tessie. Tessie could have a chance, you know, with earnings and everything like that. Maybe some people will start to buy it up. Xbox goes, he thinks it's cool when I chant for stock. I like it. Sometimes you have to, right? If it's doing good, doing good. You know what is really doing really good today is FedEx. FDX is doing really good. And UPS is just but FDX is like killing them. Straight up killing it today. Good job, FedEx. Go down to like a daily on this one. And they've been flying lately. I wonder if UPS will actually do a one of their strikes or not. I wonder if they'll go on strike. We gotta go on strike, right?
I still don't know what strike means, but we're going on a strike.
That's the people working at UPS right now. They're like, we're going on a strike. That's literally them. CASY broke 5 year. I've never even heard of this one, I don't think. Oh, yes, I have. Casey General Stores? This is Casey General Stores? No way. Oh my gosh, this is one of the biggest gas stations around me. Everybody loves this one. Out in the country, I'll tell you what, this is the gas station to go to. They got pizza, wings, all types of shit. They have their own, like, brand of food. They're like 7-Eleven and Quick Trip and stuff like that. CASY. I did not even... Wow. What an interesting one here. Does that really extend all the way back down to there? Damn well it does. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Would you just look at it? I'm just kidding. I'm always watching Ed Basemaster. He's so funny. Wow, what a move though, Casey. That's a great one on the daily. Now today it looks... It was all in like pre-market and after hours, but... Oh yeah, DVN. We had that play yesterday. Devon Energy, right? Or BVN, right? Sorry, BVN. Halls, right? Mining company, saw some big money go in there yesterday. Starting to look a lot better today. Looking good, looking good. Casey's got the real gasoline, do they? I'll be honest, the Casey's by me only has like regular gasoline. They don't even have like 93 or anything, which sucks. I can't even get gas there, which really sucks, because my cars only take 93. And yeah, but you know, for anybody watching, if you think I'm trying to be fancy by saying my cars take 93, that's not the case. It's like racing more of... they've been tuned for that, rather than... it's not like, oh, my car's fancy, it needs 93. You know, so... Don't think that now. Don't be thinking that. Let me know what stocks you guys are watching, though. Tangy says they run 93. Damn it, Gengar. Stop that. Says it runs terrible. Tangy, what are you driving again? I always forget what everyone's driving. I'm always forgetting it. Let's go, though. Gotta get those earnings, baby. What else are we gonna have on the week? Taiwan Semiconductors, Netflix, Tesla. Those are the big three, really. Taiwan Semiconductors, I don't know if you saw those export numbers, but their exporting numbers were actually down quite a bit, which is crazy. Nice, the Challenger RT Hemi. Now I remember, Tangy. You were the one with that. I always like that one because it's like mine. Are you guys gonna look to gamble on any of these earnings tomorrow? If you are, let me know. I'll try to check them out a little bit. Damn, someone said they had to let some cash settle in the Discord, so they're not gonna be able to trade today. Might be a good thing. Honestly, it might be a good thing. Let's go look at SPY again. Yeah, it's actually doing pretty good today, actually. QQQ's not, though. Why is there such a disparity there? SPY and QQQ looks totally separate today. On the charts. I can't wait to see some heat maps of that. Actually, I could see it now. Let's go look at it. Get the heat map going. So here's the S&P 500 heat map. You can see that tech is terrible looking, but it's getting held up by like FedEx and UPS and what is that? ODFL? I forgot what company that is, but I think that's a trucking company. Old Dominion, maybe? Yeah, Old Dominion Freight Line, that's it. VZ, AT&T. Wow, Verizon. Wow, weird moves here. DraftKings is trying to hold its ground. Trying, anyways. By the way, guys, does my mic sound pretty good? I want you guys to take a nice listen on it right now. Let me know how you think it sounds. If it sounds good, if it sounds bad. I'm actually going to make a little poll about the mic because I'm getting a new one delivered today. So whenever that mic comes in tomorrow and on hopefully on tonight's video, you guys will get to hear a new version of Tom, hopefully. All right, I'm throwing out the poll for you guys. You guys can just place some votes in there. Tangy goes, the mic is muddy on the high end. It's muddy. What does that mean? I feel stupid. Like, what does that mean? Here's the mic right here. Where's my other device? I usually have 3 devices on this thing. What? Or 4, I mean. What am I missing? Huh. Oh well. So this is the mic right here. You guys can see everything going on. I can do the signal cleanup and start like messing with it. So what do you think, Tangy? Muddy. I was messing with this for so long trying to get it right yesterday. There's a whole bunch of these presets too, but they sound kind of bad, Mike told me, so I'm a little scared to go to it, to be honest, but GLD, Sean says he's awfully confused when he's looking at these today. Yeah, you know, I am too. I'm glad to see GLD doing what it's doing, though. It's showing some strength. I think that's a good sign right now, especially with the tech stocks doing as bad as they are today. Like, the S&P 500 overall is doing great because of the banks, because of communications, because of, you know, transportation stocks, but Angie goes, it's a typical limitation of mid to low price point mics. Yeah. Well, I'm getting a really good one coming in now. I'm getting a Shure. I'm getting an MV7. We're going to test this one out. If it's not good enough, then we're going to have to go with the, SM7B, which is the really popular one. But we're getting this one in here today. Should be pretty good. Really good quality brand and everything like that. Hopefully you guys notice a difference. I'm really hoping that you do. Seriously, it's... Also, let me know how you guys think Mike's, you know, like Mike on the nightly videos, let me know how you think his mic sounds compared to mine. Because some people think mine sounds better, some people think his sounds better. Let me know on the nightly videos how you think they sound too, because he's looking to maybe switch as well, which would be a really good thing, I think. You know, obviously. But let me know how you think it sounds, because I feel like both of them sound kind of off in a way, if that makes sense, and it could be true. Xbox says, don't a lot of people use Rode? They do, but Shure is like the most popular brand from what I've seen. Like this one right here is like the most popular one. But Shure, or I mean, Tangy says, let's see. Rode. Yeah, so you have Rode and Shure. Shure's the most popular one. This one, the SM7B. This one's like the most popular one. Like Joe Rogan uses this. Theo Von uses it. So there's like everybody uses this one as like the mic. And the reason why this one sucks is that you have to buy like a whole bunch of stuff to go with it. So like it's an XLR mic. You have to buy like a whole setup where there's like an interface that goes into your computer that costs like a couple grand, and then you have to get a whole bunch of crap, you know, to go with it. To make it sound like really, really good, to like adjust things and stuff like that. Whereas the MV7 is just like one you can kind of plug into the, you can use both. You can do XLR or plug it in. Yeah, no, it doesn't come with gear, Tangy. Trust me, it's you have to do a lot of extra stuff with it. Trust me, I've done my research, man. I've done it, I promise. Yeah, it has a lot of stuff, man. Trust me. There's a lot of stuff that goes into this. Like here, I'll show you. Like you got to get like a cloud lifter. Like you got to buy one of these, okay? You got to get one of these to come with it. You also are gonna need an interface, like a Scarlett interface. Like everyone uses these, like these ones, and then there's also like a nice Rode interface that people use. These Rode interfaces are really nice, like this Rodecaster here. This is what everybody uses online. They plug their XLR mics into here, whether it's a Rode mic or a Shure mic or any of them. They plug them into this, and then they can like adjust a whole bunch of shit. $500 though. So now you talk about that plus the mic plus the cloud lifter and all that. You're like $1,200 in now, you know. So that's where it kind of is like right. So I went ahead and bought this one as a try. A lot of people say this one is like just like the SM7B. It just has like a USB as well. Very similar though, like whenever I watch people do comparisons, it's very, very similar whenever they get it going. So this one you can just plug straight in with a USB and it can work, or you can get all the fancy stuff. But yeah, like Xbox said, you got to be committed. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. It sucks. I've been researching it for like the past like month, trying to get like the best one possible, right? So we're going to give that one a test, and if it doesn't work right, then we're going to have to go for that, the SM7B setup, the more expensive one, but... The problem is also, like, I always say this too, like, maybe my voice just sucks, right? Like, maybe that's the case. But vote in the poll, guys. Appreciate you. Let me know what stocks we're seeing today as well. Let's go back to MPC. Tangy, how is your plays doing on, like, for example, UEC and plays like that? They were doing pretty good recently, right? Yeah, they've been coming back. Are you still getting shares of this one, Tangy, or do you still have, like, a lot of long-dated puts on the horizon? Let me know. Gengar says the mic's fine. I use headphones and it sounds good. Well, hey, I appreciate you there. I already got the new one coming though, which sucks, but thank you for that. It's crazy though, we get so many comments on the nightly videos from people saying that the mics suck, or the sound sucks. Sometimes maybe if you have bad connection, it like lowers the sound quality as well. So like maybe they have bad connection on like their phone and it makes it sound a little worse or something, but I don't know. Tough to say. Still adding AQMS and Nano Dimensions on the lows. Nice. He says he's still holding shares plus options on UEC, CCJ, and D. I forgot about DNN. Forgot about them. That one's kind of interesting to me because it's such a low price. Now keep in mind, if you guys buy it, it's going to fluctuate like no other. So keep that in mind. It's going to be having like huge fluctuations and stuff like that. AQMS is utterly ripping. Aqua Metals. This stock has been so weird on the daily chart. Like, so explosive. Yes, sir, Tangy. That's awesome. It was right up at resistance yesterday. Today, it's getting the big continuation. Up above 160. Love to see it. Come on, Aqua Metals. You know what? Man, Tangy, I should have talked about this one last night with the way it was setting up. Forgot about it, though, as the day went on. I gotta add that one to my watch list, actually. Sometimes I don't have these stocks on my watch list, and I like adding them. AQMS now, like it. Wow, Shopify is leading my list down with AMD and others. That's not good. Angie says they're green again on AQMS. Good stuff. He's winning. You know what else is doing really good today is Coinbase. And that daily looks amazing for them, and they're just continuing to go. 5-minute chart looks good. Hell yeah, running up like 110 almost now, right into resistance. Maybe they'll actually break, because it looks pretty solid in my eyes. I'm actually liking the way that one's setting up. Looking really good. Yeah, pretty damn good. I don't mind it. I'll take that movement today. How about Tesla, though? Tesla actually seems like a... I don't know what you guys are thinking today, but this does not seem like a play that I would long here today. That's for sure. It's actually in like a wedge. I think it's in a slight little wedge here going on or something. Something. Oh yeah, there's something here. There's something here. Watch Tesla, guys. I don't know. It's looking... I feel like this is a pretty bearish looking pattern to me. I'm definitely going to be watching this one to the downside, that's for sure. Definitely watching it down. In the Discord, Cornish said, Elon should turn around and ask the SEC to investigate Warren. I like that. That's pretty good. He should actually. You know, Tesla usually has decent moves in the earnings. It doesn't mean they necessarily run up, but I normally notice like good volatility at least, so I'm hoping to get some pretty good movement here. At least with Tesla today, maybe out of this wedge if it picks a direction to the downside could be a good way, actually. And you don't even have to just short Tesla. There's TSLQ. If you want to do that, that's another way to go. Look at that in the short term, though. They've been really running, breaking that all... Well, not breaking the recent high, right around 285. BTG Gold is up 4.4%, and they're saying that's nutters. B2 Gold Corp. I don't know what these guys do. It's definitely a great day for them, though. Good stuff. How's GDX? Oh my god, GDX is breaking out on the daily again. Yes, sir. That's pretty cool, GDX. I like that. GDX might be an underrated setup here, I'm not gonna lie. Might be a little bit of an underrated setup. Man, I did something the other day, guys, and I'm sad, and I have to tell you guys about it. You guys are gonna laugh at me. So my cousin, or no, my nephew, sorry. My nephew plays T-ball. And they're getting into like where you kid pitch now. You know, they're saying like you know, you can like kid pitch essentially, right? And I feel bad because these poor guys, I feel really bad. I didn't throw, but you know, I kind of threw the towel in on the whole event. I had to do a coaching, and they asked me to be a coach, and I was like, yeah, sure, you know, and all this. And I went to a practice, and I learned how 8-year-olds just don't listen. They, especially at baseball, they don't listen. So it was bad, but you know, they were like, so I'm there to really help my nephew, number one. And I'm like, all right, buddy, let's hit it off the tee. And he just uses like one arm, right? He like wouldn't stop. And it was kind of funny, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, you know, this sucks. So they asked me to come back, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think I can. You know, they're a little bit younger than I thought, and I'd probably be better like 13-year-olds or something. And oh, that's funny though. They're all like running around going crazy. I'm sitting there trying to teach like baseball fundamentals, you know, it's like, it was funny. GLD triple top. You know, I'm with you, Tangy. It should really, really go up. That's what I was saying, Rocky. Like, I was like, yeah, I'll probably learn some patience, you know. I had some patience, but I don't know. They were really, I don't know. There was like 2 of them that were really good, and they were great. But the rest were... they just wouldn't listen at all. I thought like once you got to like 9 years old, the kids like quit playing in the dirt. But I guess I was wrong. They were like not even wanting to play. All right, gold futures with that big triple top there, right around 2,080 on the gold price. Looking very interesting. 2,080, right? Big triple top. If this does end up breaking, we're going to see a significant move to the upside out of the gold miners, out of GLD, out of stocks like that. They'll start to go insane, I think, with gold moving up, of course. And, you know, of course that always happens, right? Like, of course a gold miner is going to go up whenever gold rises, right? That's just how it is. All right, let's eye up some of these bank earnings from today. I know Bank of America reported, a few others reported as well. 9 votes, so we have just okay and then great on the votes for the mic, so that's good. I'm glad that's the case. I mean, you guys don't think it's terrible, at least. We get so many bad comments about it, though, on the YouTube videos. It's crazy. Xbox goes, the background music really helps to know when my phone's buffering. That's pretty funny. Keep in mind, my background music could buffer sometimes too, so just keep that in mind. Are you bearish or bullish on Tesla earnings and Netflix? All right, I'll go over that in just 1 second or so. Home builder sentiment went up. Where's the bank earnings? They were all like right here a second ago. All right. Morgan Stanley beats estimates on record wealth management revenues. That's great. Revenue 13.46 billion versus 13.08 expected. The EPS beat. Lower trading results from a year ago and a round of layoffs that triggered $308 million in severance costs. So you can see it said their profit declined actually pretty bad, which is rough. Even though they beat on everything. Interesting. Yeah, so sounds good there. Morgan Stanley, okay. What about Bank of America? Whoa, Goldman Sachs cut their odds of a recession. This sounds crazy, guys. They cut their odds of a recession. How's that possible? I'm curious what they're going to say, and I wonder if Powell or anyone's going to do that. Yeah, so they're saying bringing inflation down to an acceptable level will not require a recession. Sure, it's not, but you guys are raising the damn interest rates so high. Like, geez. The hell do we do? These rates are annoyingly high. that could be true, Tangy, you know. That could be true. I'll be honest, nobody I know has been hurting lately. Like, nobody. So I don't know what we're... You know, I know a lot of people said that we've been in a recession, but man, I'll tell you, like... Even my friends who, like, work in, you know, like, restaurants, like, they don't even feel it. So... I don't think we've really had a true one yet, but... We'll see. I think those job numbers need to get real bad for it to really show in the economy anyways. Have we had back-to-back negative GDP reports yet? I think we did, didn't we? A little while ago? I always like to call that as like the, that's what I always say is like what a recession. That's what people always told me that before it happened, right? That's what they always said. Man, Bank of America is just on fire today. Those banks are just killing it out there. Straight up killing it. That's awesome. Keep it up, banks. Keep it going. Don't forget to vote in today's poll if you haven't yet. Always like to hear that. There we go. Somebody voted really bad. I was waiting for it to come in. Man, JPM, they just don't look near as strong as the others. Yeah, I do, Tangy. Yeah, they did say that. Well, they tried to anyways, yeah. They changed the definition, essentially, I heard, right? That's what we always kept saying, they changed the definition. Definitely makes sense, though. We could already be in one. It's just like... Whenever you think of, like, 2000 and, like, the dot-com bubble, and then you think of, like, 2008, like, I felt like people were actually, like, getting hurt more during those times. I could be wrong. Maybe they weren't really, but at least it seems like people were getting, like, you know, having, like, real problems, like not being able to make payments on houses, or... not being able to make the car payment, or paying the electric, or The gas costs too much or something like that. You know, that's kind of what they're saying. He's saying it's a mild one. Yeah, that makes sense. It would kind of be like a really harsh one, I guess, like 08 and 2000, right? Those are pretty bad. Pretty bad pullbacks in the market. He's saying the liquidities we're used to is missing. Is it? Huh. I didn't know that. Man, SPY on the daily, I don't know how to get over it. Just continues to say F you. It's up about 450 now. Resistance here right around 454. There we go. Tomorrow should be a lot better on the stream. Hopefully nothing goes wrong with it when I go to start it. What happened today was like I went to go start the stream and it started it, but it kept telling me that like my connection was real bad. So I had to like restart the computer and update it and all that and then get back in. Get back in. I'm also trying to gain a lot of weight again lately. I'm at 130 pounds. I'm a loser. I need more weight. So I'm trying to really get up there this week and you know, this whole month. Hopefully I can just continue this onwards, right? Just keep eating and eating and holding that muscle mass higher. That'd be nice. Man, Tangy, if I could take it, I would take it somehow if I could. I would try. Alright, Boeing actually is rejecting right off of the trend line, guys. Look at that. They're right on it. Just let me know what you guys think. It's been going down here for a couple weeks now. Maybe Boeing will start to break this trend and move back up. And if it does, maybe that'll be a good time to like watch for a nice breakout to the upside if it happens. Now, that's if it happens though, right? If we see it happen. I'm going to make a little post about this one. Yeah, I'm eyeing up this Boeing play for like a quick scalp. Yeah, so Boeing, that's actually not bad there. Pretty good. You know, if it ends up breaking that to the upside, I think we'll go ahead and look at it up. Not bad. Oh yeah, Bravo, for sure. Yeah, I meant to look at these. MDT, Medtronic. Yeah, I actually meant to, Bravo. Sorry about that. I was talking about something and then was going to do it after that combo. And then also SOL, I'm going to get into Tesla and Netflix too here. Tom, are you, or he said, I sold out of MDT pre-market because of sympathy over MASI. Both stocks, medical devices, equipment. MASI failed earnings today, FYI. Curious what you think of shorting MDT. Yeah, I mean, MBT, they're a pretty big company, right? I think I've heard of this one quite a bit. What do I think is shorting them? Man, honestly, this one, I don't think I'd do it here. Honestly, it seems like it's just too low at the moment. Like, if they just continue on a, you know, if they just go flat and then start to go back up, I mean, that could be a great recovery. At the same time, they are close to support. It could easily continue down. Kind of reminds me of Disney. It's even like a similar price, right? It like, you know, they had the break. Now they're back down to like that big support that like has been support for a while now. Medtronic though, MBT. I'm not, you know, I don't really know anything about these companies, so shorting them to me would be hard considering I just don't know. But I also, like, from a charting standpoint, I don't think I'd short this here. You know, I wouldn't, personally. It's holding up pretty well on this support. Now, if you want to, like, maybe, if you're looking for a move down to support and a move under, it might not be a bad play. But just, like, personally, what the chart looks like here, I don't think I would do that. I think short-term, this stock will probably come back up, if anything, and retest like 95 before going down again. I think it's definitely in for like a small uptrend at least. Maybe to resistance or something. That's my personal thoughts, but it's a medical company though, Bravo, so like if you know something specific with them, like let's say, for example, you're speculating that, like, the medical industry is going to be pretty rough here. Then that could be good, right? But generally, these stocks don't do that bad. Like, Abbott's been dipping lately. So how's Pfizer? Nice. I know they've been dipping a lot. I was hoping they'd still be down, yeah. Down quite a bit, 36.25 on Pfizer right now. That's a fairly decent price. Like, extremely interesting here. I like actually trying to acquire shares of Pfizer for the long term. I think that's actually a good way to go down here. All right, now Saul had asked me if I'm bullish or bearish on the Tesla earnings and Netflix. You know, with those two stocks, I'm going to give two different examples. On Tesla, I'm bullish, okay? I think Tesla's earnings will be good. Elon's been doing a lot to try to get more sales. They've been doing good with production. They've been ramping things up. And I think that their outlook is going to be really, really, really good. I think that whenever Tesla's outlook comes out, I think it's going to blow people's minds away. I really do. I think it's going to blow it out of the water. Because they're going to be calculating in now, finally, for these fucking trucks. How long have we been waiting for these trucks to come, guys? So long, right? So long. If these trucks finally get here, I would be so happy. So happy. Wow. Man, E-Whispers. Man, that's weird. Wow, that looks rough. All right, let's go back to Pfizer, go back to the SPY real quick. Danger, he said. Danger. Danger, danger. So with Netflix, I'm actually going to go to the downside here really quick. Going off to the downside on Netflix for these earnings. You know, I think they're going to do a little bit worse. I don't think Netflix is going to necessarily report and start exploding. I think that that one will go down. That's just my thought. I'm probably wrong. It's probably going to gap up to 500. You know, in reality, it's probably going to go up to that resistance, but I would guess that Tesla would do better, especially given what we've been seeing lately. And one big thing with Tesla as well to keep in mind, guys, is that this is happening right whenever Tesla is touching a big trend line, okay? Tesla's touched this trend multiple times, and of course, guess what we're doing here? We're touching it once again, right on the trend line. Looking crazy. For anybody new who's just joining the stream, don't forget to check out the poll from today. Listen to my mic, I'm getting a new one later today, so we should be able to hear it, hopefully. Should sound good. Hopefully it gets here sooner rather than later today. It says by 9 p.m., but I don't know. It better not get here like 7 or 8. That would make me a little pissed. I pay for Prime to get it here the next day, damn it. Yeah, I do. I have Prime. I do like Amazon Prime. That is one thing I like. I probably won't get rid of it. I do like it. I'm not gonna lie. I wish that there were more things like that for, like, you know, smaller businesses, like not Amazon, right? But we'll deal with it. Yeah, so SOL, yeah, what I'm thinking is that the Cybertruck, I really believe that the outlook for Tesla might look a lot better with that Cybertruck in there. Now, they might already have it in the outlook, but I really feel like that it's going to do a lot better here whenever they start talking about the truck and the potential revenue numbers for it and all that type of stuff. That's going to be huge. So, yeah, I really am thinking that SOL. I really think that the Cybertruck's going to help. Now, Netflix, I think they could actually have a bad quarter. I think they could have a bad report, but maybe not. Maybe I'll be wrong, but it is the summertime. I mean, I doubt a ton of people are buying Netflix during this time, right? I would expect them to do a little bit better during the wintertime, maybe. On earnings reports anyways, but I'm kind of thinking that they're going to start to dip a little bit here. They've just been recovering up so much here, too. That next big level is up right at 500, though, on Netflix. Yeah, I'm with you, Tansy. I think that is dicey. With some rebalancing, you're right. It might actually be helping them out a little bit. That could actually bring some buyers in, yeah. Let's see Palantir here today. PLTR. Okay, running up above like 17. Man, Palantir, it looked good on the daily, but you go to a 5-minute chart and it turns over into nothing today. That's terrible looking. DraftKings, Actually held up good. How's Disney? Okay. Not bad. Dew said all the gamblers here bought weekly Tesla calls, me included. I like to hear that. I hope it works out for you. I'm not gonna lie though, that's gonna be a dicey play. Let's see how much the calls are going for weekly here. Wow. So even just for the end of this week, like the 290 calls are like $1,000. That's pretty wild, to be honest. Crazy pricing on something that expires in 3 days. Ugh. I just heard something else where the US is to announce another $1.3 billion in military aid for Ukraine again, so sounds interesting there. More Ukraine money. How do you guys feel about that? Are you guys tired of that? Do you like it? Do you think it's needed? I mean, I'm not a big supporter of it. But then again, nowadays, like, I don't think that, like, letting Russia starting to take over, like, territories is necessarily a smart thing either. So, it's hard to really be smart on that. Now, obviously, there's always the argument of, we should just leave everyone alone and just be ourselves, right? But, let's be honest, like, that's not very cool of us. You know, I'll be honest, I'd rather us, control as much as possible, to be honest with you. I know a lot of people hate that, but a lot of people were like, hell yeah, leave Afghanistan. And, you know, I get it, leave maybe, but don't leave the way we did. And with Ukraine, it's like we almost have to help, you know? I've actually been watching a lot of videos about that, and it's actually sad to like watch a lot of the fighting. Some of that fighting over there is pretty brutal too. You know, like it reminds me of like a video game. Like the guys will just be standing up and then they'll just point the gun and go bop 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 and then they just drop. You know, like it's so weird to like watch it on video. Very weird, and it's just such a there's so much involved with it, you know, like the thermal scopes and all that, like they're like dropping bombs from drones on each other and stuff too. I don't know if you guys have seen that. It's pretty weird. Maybe the hype with Squid Game 2 could be good. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Xbox said they expected, what? Tesla to break 300 today. That would have been cool, but yeah, the market goes up, the market goes down. That would have been wild if it went up again today. Would have been cool though. I would have taken it, but wow, look at our wedge we had. Fell out pretty good out of that wedge. I like that. Could have been a pretty good play down today. Let's go back to Boeing. Keep eyeing them up. They're like right on that brink. Dude bought some Tesla calls. I hope they work out for you guys. I really do. I'm hoping I'm right and Tesla goes up. But, you know, obviously trade those earnings at your own risk, right? Those things are scary. I don't touch them anymore. I used to be an earnings guy, but I'll get an earnings play every once in a while, but Angie said there's some speculation the EV market is running out of qualified buyers. What does that mean, Tangi? Does that mean like buyers who are qualified for like the tax incentive, or like do you just mean like, yeah, what do you mean qualified buyers? Because that sounds, like, are you saying, like, people who won't be able to get credit, like, to finance it? Buyers who can, okay, who can afford to buy it and insure it and own it. Yeah, they have been dropping those prices, haven't they? I mean, they've been trying to get more buyers in there. EVs have always generally been a pretty big, have always been a pretty big, what would you say, like a pretty expensive venture, right? Like if you're going to buy an EV, generally, you know, like, you know, going into it, it's going to be like 45 grand or more, like generally, right? But now it's getting pretty good. I like it, actually. The prices are getting pretty low in some of the states, like especially California, where you get more incentives and stuff. Looking pretty good on pricing, so I'm with you there, Tangy. You know, that might be true, but at the same time, maybe they're also like realizing that they might also just be realizing that people just don't want to be buying those too. Like they're so expensive, and you know, if you could just buy a regular car that's like 30 grand, why not, right? Oh, the electric is expensive there. I see. So, like, you're saying, like, charging it costs a lot there, Tangy, right? Like, charging the car? That makes sense. I know, you know, that's the weirdest thing. You still have to pay for electricity. That's what actually pisses me off a little bit with the Teslas and stuff. They still make you pay. Like, at the end of the day, like, after a few years, like, it's gonna cost as much as gas. Like, realistically, right? Like, it's probably gonna cost us the same amount in charging that it is to buy a tank of gas. But, now here's where the but is where I don't think that, like, with gas, for example, though, well, you know, what I was going to say doesn't make a lot of sense. So I was going to say that gas pretty much is, like, you know, it's, like, going to run out. Whereas, like, you have charging and you have an electrical network. Like, that's pretty much unlimited as long as you have your electrical grid up and going, right? A lot of that's nuclear power. But I feel like as we get more into, like, solar power and stuff, maybe that'll start to offset some of that. So maybe that'll make electric a little bit better once the solar stuff starts really getting better. But, yeah. Yeah, I kind of feel you, though. It's a weird subject. Ford and GM have been terrible lately, though. Really tanking off. Tesla's been lowering their prices, but I think they've also been delivering more, so as long as they keep delivering more, that'd be good. The big thing, Tangy, to me is like, when are people gonna finally say, I'm done with the gas cars and I'm cool with the electric ones? Like, when's that finally gonna happen? Because, like, I'll be honest, like, my dad, he'll never get one. He'll never buy an electric car. Like, literally, unless the government was gonna, like, fine him thousands of dollars or something, he's not gonna get one. So, like, what are they gonna do, right? Like, you can't just change people's minds. It's like trying to, like, change people's minds on, like, guns. You know, they're like, oh, guns are terrible, you know, but no one gives a shit. They want their guns, right? Right? Some of it just comes down to, like, just getting to choose, right? Like, it's almost like a lot of people don't even want the EVs because they're saying, like, that you have to get them by a certain year or something like that. And now that's gonna really piss people off when they do that. Really make them mad. Which, it's coming. It's coming. Just wait. Just you wait. It'll be happening eventually. It might be 30 years, but it'll be happening. Yeah, I'm with you, Tangy. My aunt always has this funny thing. She's pretty funny though. She always has like weird shit to say. She came out with this funny thing and she goes, ever since the seatbelt law, all as they've done is take from us. And I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, that was the first time where I was like, she goes, that's the first time where the government really like stepped in and made, you know, you had to do something. Like on just like a normal everyday thing where it's like normally a choice. Like they said you had to have it on. Like, or your car has to have them in it. You know, stuff like that. She said ever since then, all they've done is take shit from us. Ever since that day. It's just been constant bullshit. So on they say. But I'm not trying to get into that too much. I'm just saying that's what she said. Maybe seeing what you guys think. Tangy goes, she's correct. I like it, Tangy. I like it. So we have the big earnings coming up tomorrow. We better be ready, guys. They're going to be huge tomorrow in after hours, even in pre-market with Goldman and US Bank. Going to be pretty big, but man, Tesla, Netflix, United Airlines, be ready. Even IBM. It's going to be pretty big. So keep your eyes there. I'm watching the Tesla trend line today, and we're starting to kind of get back above. So keep your eyes on this. Maybe we'll finally start to break out a little bit more here. I'm going to eye this one up. I'm going to post it up in Discord maybe. All right, let's see what happens. Appreciate you guys joining up. Maybe Christian will be buying the dip here. Gonna have a great day. Really do appreciate all you guys being here. Bravo said they prefer driving a big SUV with V8 and burn gas over electric cars. There's nothing better than the sound of a V8. I'm with you, Bravo. I'm with you. I'm curious what happens here in the future. I'm curious if they end up really taking them or how long it takes for them to do it. You know they're gonna do it eventually, right? Like that's what they're going for. There'll probably be a goddamn vote too. It'll probably be like a vote, and I bet you the country will vote to get rid of them. Because there'll be all those big campaigns everywhere. Go electric, quit breathing the smog. You know? I like electric, but I want to keep my car too. All right, well, hey, I appreciate you guys being here. Have a great day. I'll talk to you later. We'll go live tomorrow morning at open as well. Sorry today was a little bit whack. I know that it didn't get to start right on time. It was a little bit off, so appreciate you guys for still sticking with us here. Have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Have a good one.